Koji, right into Juji. Just literally sit on it, collect it, trap it, take it back. Okay. So let's do it here one more time. Guys, this is a very simple combination, but it is world class. Okay. We're gonna do the spinning stretch. We do this a lot. It's a great drill, and it's one of those drills that is a great transition drill. It's a really basic standard drill, but it's so important. We need to do it a lot. So let's look at it. You're basically simulating a throw following through immediately to Juji Gatame, cross-body arm lock. So look at Derek's position. He's got left hand elbow, right hand back behind. He's not grabbing inside the collar. He's grabbing either. We don't want to do that. Yeah, do the wrong thing. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to grab between the shoulder blades like he had initially, and he's got a good grip on the man. Okay. Now what he's going to do is just put his right heel on the knee. See that? And he's just going to spin him. Spins him over, and there's the spin. And he sits on him immediately. And he's going to trap, he's going to roll back into that Juji Gatame. What he did was immediate sitting on that shoulder. Let's not stand there and look how pretty our work was, okay? What he does, when he spins him, now he's immediately, see how that right shin, this is for the newer guys, I want you to see this. That right shin was right against that rib cage there, okay? He's on it. He's squatting on his head. Might come on around here so you can see how he's just squatting on his head. He's sitting, we would call a shoulder sit or head sit. And now he's trapping with his arms, Steve's arm. And he's going to roll back and finish the Juji. Look, see how his knees are like this, close. He didn't have to kick his leg over, guys. Okay? That takes time, and it lessens your control of it in this particular situation. Okay? So one more time. Okay, I might go ahead and pan out a bit so you get a good view of it here. All right, so he does a spin. Jams that foot in there, see that jam in there? He sits on the shoulder, rolls back, stretches. Now did you notice we want to drill on this? He wants to sit on the shoulder and hug it. Don't just grab. The basic way to do it is like we say grabbing like a ball bat, isn't it? But we don't want to do that now because I want to make his arm part of me. Okay, one more time, spin the stretch, and then we'll, boom, there you go. And he rolls back. And it's a cooperation drill, you know? Steve, you know, Derek will do one, Steve will do one, back and forth. Go right side, left side, and you get both. But what we want to do is transition from a throw. Instead of taking a whole bunch of throws tonight, this is a great way to do this drill because the idea is to follow up right after you throw and take him down. Okay? And this could be a move in his own self. So do it again, Derek. You might have caught him, Steve might be, for whatever reason, knocked on his knees. Bam! As soon as he comes up, guess what? You're going to roll him right into Juji Gatame. Okay? So we call it the spinning stretch because you spin him and you stretch his arm. Now, he immediately, see how that right shin, this is for the newer guys, I want you to see this. That right shin was right against that rib cage there, okay? He's on it. He's squatting on his head. Might come on around here so you can see how he's just squatting on his head. He's sitting, we would call a shoulder sit or head sit. And now he's trapping with his arms, Steve's arm. And he's going to roll back and finish the Juji. Look, see how his knees are like this, close. He didn't have to kick his leg over, guys. Okay? That takes time, and it lessens your control of it in this particular situation. Okay? So one more time. We're drilling on transitions from standing to ground with the emphasis here on a quick lever, a quick trap. As soon as you do the head sit, as you saw there Mike do with one, and a fast lever. So you trap it very quickly, sit on them, lever quickly, or trap quickly, and then a lever. What we want to do is not give the bottom guy time to grab his or her arms together to protect him or himself. So we're trying to trap him. Sorry about that fast camera work there, guys. These have they're no gi to get a better view of it. See, a quick trap. Okay, guys, now the bottom person, try to pull your arms in so the top person has to work a little harder for it, okay? So you heard the direction, what the athletes we want them to do. So now Juan on the bottom here is trying to defend. Yes, and that's now we're making Mike, who is on top in the black, have to work a little bit harder to lever that arm free. So you have to trap it. In other words, trap his arm to your chest. There, just like that. Keep trapping it, and then roll back and control. It's a very fine point in the transitions from a throw to a newaza or ground fighting situation. There, that's done very well right there, as you can see. So you want to trap that quickly, and roll back, lever it, or pry it free. And hours of drilling and drilling and drilling develop these skills, and that's why they work. To be an instinctive behavior when you really need to it, and you need to have it done in a fight. You want to follow through immediately into a Juji Gatame, crossbody arm lock. What you need to do is throw and spin into him. As you can see, Mike, see how he traps the arm, steps over, and he rolls over. He literally has to make himself a little higher than his opponent who's just thrown. You can see there we got there, and he crawls up, steps over, and he has to get high enough to we can get his opponent's shoulder and arm trapped between the thrower's legs.
The idea is, as soon as you see this position, boom, you're on it, okay? Now, most of the time, it's easy to get chokes on people from what we call the chicken judo position, where they're either curled up or they're flattened out. But they're smart. They know that that's the fast way to get them, so they usually block in one way or another. The thing about that, though, is what's going on with their elbows when they do that. Their elbows are out. That's like begging to be arm locked, okay? So you go for the arm lock, and if he's blocking his arms in this way, he's opening up the choke, you go for the choke as your backup. All right? Unless you've already got a hold of the lapel. Okay? So I go for whatever throw it is. Boom, boom, out, he rolls over. Okay? As soon as we're here, okay? Side, over, hook. Okay? Okay, so he's going to start from his knees, okay? We're going to do this spin, he rolls up, catch, over, catch. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Makes sense? I'm going to break that down real slow. Okay? From the throw, he turns out. They'll orient whatever way they want to, it really doesn't matter. I get to the side, I get a hold of a belt in the back of his coat, okay? My foot that's closest to his butt comes over, and if I need to, if he's curled up too tight, okay, just jerk him towards your other foot. Step. Post your hand, hook through his arm. Catch his leg, pull him over.
The drill we're doing here is a spinnin stretch variation, and we'll start the task for the guys tonight in the gym. The first 5 will be off the knees, which you know, when you start them off the knees to spin and stretch, and then take them down. Now, and the bottom guy his job is to spin out on elbows and knees, and you can see the top man then will pursue. So that's the first. They're going to go 5 each like that. I'll do 1, you'll do 1, we'll do 5 each. So 10 total for the team.
Yeah, focus.
They'll be drilling on this for a while. After they do this, you can see the guys over here doing it. And any way you want to roll them over, get into the Juji. Actually, I said any type of submission, but we like Juji a lot, so we're training on that. And the second 5 will be from a full throw, like a Tai Otoshi. and he will land on his back and then roll over on elbows and knees. And the idea is to pursue him. What this drill is to teach to transition from standing to ground and pursuit. It's really a pursuit drill to take him and control. You can see the guys over there roll over and catch it, and that's it. We don't have many guys in the gym tonight working out, so this is where drill training is really helpful. If you've got good structured training and drills, you can do one right after the other. Good hard practice. You don't need a lot of guys in the gym to get a good workout. Some nights are light in the gym, in the dojo. This is one of them. So we make up for it. We have a good drill training practice. We'll do some randori later. But right now we're just drilling on specific things and staying right at it. I'm going to stay with this drill for a while so you can see after they finish off the knees, the spinnin stretch, then they'll start from a throwing position. So you can see a classic spinnin stretch, and he pursues it. And this really is a pursuit drill. And it's a very aggressive transition drill. So they did these guys finished with their off the knees drill. Now they're going to do it off of a full throw. And I'll do one, you'll do one. They're doing about 5 each. You can do as many as you want. Okay, Steve, yeah, spin over quickly, Steve. There you go. And Derek pursues, and he catches. So if you know, the idea, the realism of it is, you know, you throw him, he lands, but he rolls over. He's got fight in his soul. He's not going to lay there and let you have your way. And now you have to pursue him once he's on the mat. And that's what this drill's about. We'll key off on these guys. We'll switch to some other fellows here in a minute. But you can see it's kind of a, you know, it's a pursuit drill. It's a quick transition, and catch, and go. And you can see he goes right back and he goes for it. Okay, we'll see these guys.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're expecting you to go this way.
Yeah, it's the Toshi. He rolls over and he follows through. There you can see classic. There you go. So if you don't slam him for the full point, or in judo, or you get big points out of him in sambo and finish him, you can finish him on the ground. And he rolled out of that one. Doesn't always work. That's what happens at drill training. So you can see the drill here, guys. It's a very active drill. And again, proving you don't need a lot of guys on the mat. There, he didn't even get him a chance to roll over. He got him immediately into the Juji. There we go. So the idea is to have a very aggressive pursuit, transition from standing to ground. And there he ended up with a nice choke, finishing with a rolling, looks like kata hajime. So that's the drill. That's what we're doing tonight, guys. It's a pursuit drill. It's kind of like spinnin stretch. There you go. Let's see how they finish out there, and he finishes right over into the ground technique. There's a Taiotoshi. You can tell they're getting tired a bit, but that's okay. And there he's finishing that nice kata hajime to finish. He might end up in a Juji. There we go. Okay, a little double trouble. So that's the drill, a pursuit drill. Get is that arm lock, okay? You want to get that arm lock. So here's the drill. He hops in, hops around, pops up, right in. So it's a combination of actually a knee drop sitting nagi, hops around it, into a Juji Gatame. Okay, so it's a nice transition move actually. Very good transition from one thing to the next. One more time. But you can see how he's doing it here. He attacks, he hops, spins. Now let's talk about that. A lot of guys will do the hop around as their primary defense. You can see that more often than not. That hop around. At that point, he pops up quickly, bam, and then he's going to spin under, and there's the Juji Gatame. Okay.